Missions Pulse. Know God's heart, join His mission.
I tell a bit of the story, too, from the perspective of Dr. Harold Schaefer, who was in Shaanxi, China, praying for men of influence and great giftedness to come to that place where he was serving. This was 1883, I think.
Okay, so right before.
Right before. And suddenly, back in London, a guy writes to James Hudson Taylor, founder of CIM, China Inland Mission, saying, I sense that God is calling us. Now, this is the beginning of the Cambridge 7, C.T. Studd, and all these guys, men of influence, the greatest, most well-known sportsmen in cricket. And then
gave it all up.
And then that connection again, I think some of them actually traveled. D.L. Moody went to England and back, and they ended
all connected,
up. So I'm intrigued by those divine linkings.
Yes,
and
too.
Going back to SVM, Student Volunteer Movement. This, to me, their watchword or byword was so powerful. The evangelization of the world in this generation. We're 130 years later, 140 years later. Did they miss it? Is it possible today? Can we really see the world evangelized in this generation?
That's a great question. Absolutely.
Okay.
In this generation, yes. Did they miss it back then? No, because what God does in every generation is stirs up an urgency for the task as a whole. I just mentioned the AD 2000 movement. It was the same. Their goal was by the year 2000, we're going to see a church in every unreached village, in every unreached nation around the world. Did they get there by AD 2000? No, but it did push us so much more forward. So no, I don't think the guys missed it. I think the urgency, it was given by the Holy Spirit for that generation to move us forward.
I see.
However, I do believe that now, today, we are in a generation where it realistically could be done. So when I look back at the student volunteer movement, I go, okay, I love the catchphrase. I've prayed it. I'm committed. I probably prayed it every day. I changed it a little bit, the fulfillment of the Great Commission in our generation. But could they have realistically completed that back then? No.
No internet, no flights,
none of
globalization.
None of this kind of thing. So, and because of where the church was then, again, mostly the Western world.
Correct.
The rest of the world was still unreached in that category. So today we're in a totally different environment where the global church truly is global now. There's Christians in every nation of the world, not every unreached people group, but every nation there are Christians in that can be and ought to be mobilized now for this fulfillment of the Great Commission. So when we talk about, that's our catchphrase too, the fulfillment of the Great Commission in this generation, as SVM2 and now GMMI. But with the realization that it is actually possible now because we have a whole global body that can sow into this commitment, not just a few Western nations like they did back then. So did they miss it? No way. They pushed it forward, but now we can say, no, we're at a totally different day. It's real. We could see this happen because of the global demographics of the church.
Missions Pulse. Know God's heart, join His mission. This podcast is powered by Within Reach Global. Subscribe, watch, and listen on YouTube today. Visit missionspulse.com.